Hey guys, new breaking news is coming that Utah to seek the death penalty for Tyler Robinson. And today we're diving into a story that's exploding across the nation. A bombshell hearing where FBI Director Kash Patel spilled the tea on the Charlie Kirk shooting case, dropping revelations that have everyone talking. That's right, Utah's one of 5 states where death by firing squad is an option, and prosecutors are going all in, seeking the ultimate penalty for 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. Patel's testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee, originally a routine oversight hearing, turned into a full-on grilling on the investigation, with Democrats and Republicans firing questions left and right. From over 20 people in Tyler's group chat to DNA evidence linking him to the scene, this is the kind of update that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. If you're as obsessed with getting the facts and fighting for justice as we are, watch this video to the end and drop justice for Charlie in the comments. Smash that like button, share with your squad, and hit subscribe with the bell on. This case is on fire, and we're breaking it down like nobody else. Let's unpack Patel's testimony, the mountain of evidence against Tyler, the group chat drama, and why Utah's pushing for the death penalty. You won't believe how it all ties together. Let's get into it. Hey guys, new breaking news is coming that Utah to seek the death penalty for Tyler Robinson. And today we're diving into a story that's exploding across the nation. A bombshell hearing where FBI Director Kash Patel spilled the tea on the Charlie Kirk shooting case, dropping revelations that have everyone talking. That's right, Utah's one of 5 states where death by firing squad is an option, and prosecutors are going all in, seeking the ultimate penalty for 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. Patel's testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee, originally a routine oversight hearing, turned into a full-on grilling on the investigation, with Democrats and Republicans firing questions left and right. From over 20 people in Tyler's group chat to DNA evidence linking him to the scene, this is the kind of update that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. If you're as obsessed with getting the facts and fighting for justice as we are, watch this video to the end and drop justice for Charlie in the comments. Smash that like button, share with your squad, and hit subscribe with the bell on. This case is on fire, and we're breaking it down like nobody else. Let's unpack Patel's testimony, the mountain of evidence against Tyler, the group chat drama, and why Utah's pushing for the death penalty. You won't believe how it all ties together. Let's get into it. It's September 17th, 2025, and Capitol Hill is buzzing as FBI Director Kash Patel takes the hot seat before the Senate Judiciary Committee for an annual oversight hearing. Originally scheduled before the Charlie Kirk shooting on September 11th at Utah Valley University, UVU, in Orem, Utah, the session quickly pivots to the investigation that's gripped the nation. Patel, a former podcaster and Trump loyalist, faces a barrage of questions from both sides. Democrats probing his handling of the case, Republicans praising the swift arrest. Patel doesn't hold back, praising federal and local enforcement for nabbing Tyler Robinson in just 33 hours. They want to thank our colleagues in Utah, the governor's office, DPS, and the sheriff's office, state and local law enforcement partners who have been a cornerstone since I took over the FBI, Patel says. It's been no different here. These people worked through the night without sleep for days on end. They are not to be commended. We cannot do our job without the American public. Incredible reporting in the media, and that's why Tyler Robinson is in custody, about to face charges. Harris, the host, notes the hearing's sharp focus on Capitol Hill with a live look at the action. Patel heaps praise on the team, but the real bombshells come when he dives into the evidence. Let's rewind to the chaos of September 11th. Charlie Kirk, 31, the co-founder of Turning Point USA, a $79 million conservative powerhouse, is on stage for his American Comeback Tour, tossing hats to a crowd of 3,000 students at UVU. As a Trump ally, Charlie's rallying Gen Z with his unfiltered takes on politics and culture. He's mid-Q&A, addressing a question about transgender issues in mass shootings, when a single shot from the Losey Center rooftop 175 yards away strikes him in the neck. Chaos erupts, screams, stampeding students, and X flooded with graphic videos. Federal agents arrive in 16 minutes, launching a manhunt that generates 11,000 tips. Early confusion hits when the FBI detains an elderly man by mistake, drawing fire on X. The breakthrough? A family tip that Patel credits for the arrest. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident, Patel reveals. This info raced to the Utah County Sheriff's Office, UVU investigators, and the FBI, leading to Tyler's surrender on September 12th at 10 p.m. local time, 33 hours after the shot. Patel calls it historic. praising the partnership. The FBI and our partners are proud to stand here today to bring justice to Charlie Kirk's family and honor his memory. Patel's testimony highlights the mountain of evidence against Tyler, a 22-year-old from Washington, Utah, a straight-A student with a 34 ACT score, top 1%, who attended Utah State on scholarship before switching to Dixie Technical College's electrical program. Neighbors describe the Robinsons as good people, quiet, helpful. Tyler's parents, Matt and Amber, are registered Republicans. Matt's a 27-year sheriff's veteran, Amber at Intermountain Support Coordination Services. But Tyler was shifting, becoming more political, unaffiliated as a voter, skipped 2024, deep into anti-fascist Discord groups, Marxist chats, and Helldivers 2 gaming. Cox called him deeply indoctrinated with leftist ideology. Patel notes the family dinner where Tyler ranted about Charlie, full of hate and spreading hate, a precursor to his actions. The evidence? Surveillance showing Tyler arriving at 8:29 a.m. in his gray Dodge Challenger, wearing a maroon t-shirt, light shorts, black hat, and light shoes, later changing to the suspect's outfit. When confronted on September 12th, Tyler matched the fleeing figure's description. His gray Dodge was towed from home during the raid. Patel reveals DNA on a towel wrapping the Mauser 30-006 rifle and a screwdriver on the rooftop links Tyler to the scene. The DNA hits from the towel around the firearm and the screwdriver are positively processed for the suspect, Patel says on Fox and Friends. The group chat bombshell steals the show. Patel discloses over 20 participants in Tyler's Discord chats pre- and post-incident. There were many more than 20 participants in a group chat with the suspect, Patel testifies. These chats, from the New York Times, show Tyler joking hours after the shot. A friend posts the FBI photo, tagging Tyler. "Where you at?" with a skull emoji. Tyler replies, "That's my doppelganger getting me in trouble." On September 12th, 1 p.m., 24 hours after, 9 hours before arrest, a friend jokes, "Tyler killed Charlie," with a skull. Tyler quips, "Only if I get a cut of the $100,000 reward," with a Garfield meme. Mentioning McDonald's, he says, "Gotta ditch this manifesto and copy rifle." Patel notes a disappearing note Tyler mentioned, but forensic evidence recovered it. "I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Tyler texted his roommate on September 10th. "Drop what you're doing, look under my keyboard," leading to the note. Patel says it was destroyed, but forensics confirmed its content. "We have forensic evidence of the note," Patel adds. These chats show Tyler monitoring news, deflecting suspicion, thinking he's safe, until his family tips off authorities. The roommate's role is huge. Patel confirms Tyler's romantic involvement with Lance Twiggs, 22, transgender transitioning from male to female, aspiring pro-gamer at Utah Tech. Lance cooperated fully, providing texts showing Tyler's plan. Retrieving a rifle from a drop point, hiding it in bushes wrapped in a towel, engraving bullets, changing outfits. Tyler needed to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving it in a bush, watching the area, and wrapping it in a towel, Patel testifies. Lance was aghast, saying, "Oh my God, no," and handed over everything. Tyler's hatred for Charlie stemmed from Charlie's transgender views, seen as attacks on Lance. Tyler told Lance in chats, "Charlie's words are poison. They hurt people like you." The UVU Q&A was the final straw, with Tyler confessing to Lance, his hate has to stop, for you. In interrogation, Tyler broke, repeating to agents what he told Lance. Charlie's rhetoric was personal. It hurt Lance during their transition. Lance's texts sealed it, showing Tyler's obsession and plan. Patel notes the chat's pre- and post-incident proved premeditation. Matt Robinson's role is emotional. The 27-year veteran saw the FBI photos, recognized Tyler, and confronted him. Tyler confessed, "Dad, I did it," adding he'd rather end it all than turn myself in. Matt, torn, called a family friend, a youth pastor and U.S. Marshals officer, who kept Tyler home and alerted the Washington County Sheriff's Office. They contacted Utah County and FBI, leading to the arrest at 10 p.m. September 12th. Patel praises, "A family member reached out to a friend who contacted the Sheriff's Office. Robinson had confessed or implied it." Cox adds, "Somebody very close turned him in." Trump says, "We got him because of a father, through a minister tied to law enforcement." Matt's choice, duty over blood, has X hailing him as father of justice, with posts like, "Matt's a good dad, actions have consequences." Family photos go viral, but Tyler's grandmother says they've got the wrong guy, citing Republican roots. Cox counters Tyler's views differed. Patel's testimony covers more. On Epstein, he blames the 2006 plea deal by Alex Acosta, saying the original sin was the limited search warrants. They should have seized more. Acosta resigned as Labor Secretary in 2019 amid backlash. Patel faces questions on Turning Point USA's role in the Trump 2020 election probe by Jack Smith, but he holds firm. I'm honored to be the 9th FBI director. I'm not going anywhere. Criticize my 16 years of service, bring it on Democrats, grill him on transparency, but Patel praises partnerships. We can't do our job without state, local, and the public. He notes 7,000 plus interviews, the rifle, Mauser .30-06 with scope, screwdriver DNA, and over 20 group chat participants. Every lead is run out, Patel says. The hearing, pre-scheduled, became a Kirk focus, with Patel testifying again before the House tomorrow. Utah's death penalty push is huge. As one of 5 states allowing firing squad, last in 2010, prosecutors seek it for aggravated assault. The top charge, opening capital punishment under Utah law. Utah Code Section 76-5-202 defines it as causing serious injury or using a dangerous weapon with great risk to others. With 3,000 people, including children, present, it fits. Felony firearm discharge follows for the 175-yard shot. Obstruction of justice, twice. Hiding the rifle and deflecting in chats. Witness tampering, twice. Joking to intimidate friends. Violent crime with children present enhances penalties for endangering minors in the crowd. County Attorney Jeff Gray says, "We're thorough. This demands the strongest response." Cox backs it. "Everything's on the table, including the death penalty." Trump agrees. Utah's good governor is intent on it, and he should be. This rare move signals premeditation, with evidence like the note, DNA, and chats proving intent. The note is a smoking gun. On September 10th, Tyler texted his roommate, "Drop what you're doing, look under my keyboard," leading to a note. "I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Destroyed, but forensics recovered it. Patel says, "We have forensic evidence of the note, confirmed by our aggressive interview posture." This pre-shooting intent ties to Tyler's hatred for Charlie's transgender views, confessed to Lance as "poison hurting you." The roommate's cooperation, texts about rifle retrieval, hiding, engraving, outfit change is pivotal. Patel notes over 20 group chat participants with pre- and post-incident messages showing Tyler's mindset. Conversations pre-offense and post-offense, Patel testifies. Disappearing messages, Patel says forensics recovered them. Is tricky, but we get to the bottom. Devices hold the footprint. Nicole Parker, former FBI agent, agrees. Discord originated for gaming, but we have witnesses and subpoenas for logs. Josh Ritter adds, "Conspiracy charges if others aided or encouraged, federal if interstate." Patel's testimony faces fire. Democrats question his handling, but he holds firm. "I'm the 9th FBI director. I'm not going anywhere. Criticize my 16 years? Bring it on Epstein." He blames the 2006 Acosta plea. Original sin was limited warrants. They should have seized more. Acosta resigned in 2019 amid backlash. Turning Point USA's role in the Trump 2020 probe by Jack Smith? Patel dodges, focusing on partnerships. "We can't do our job without state, local, and the public," he says. The hearing, pre-scheduled, became Kirk-focused, with Patel testifying before the House tomorrow. Harris notes, "It's a kitchen sink of topics, but Patel held his own. The evidence mountain is massive. 7,000 plus interviews, the rifle, Mauser .30-06 with scope, screwdriver DNA, towel DNA, note forensics, Discord chats, surveillance, Tyler arriving 8:29 a.m., in gray Dodge Challenger, maroon t-shirt, light shorts, black hat, light shoes, later changing outfits. TMZ footage shows him at 8:07 a.m. with a stiff right leg hiding the rifle. He positioned on the rooftop, fired at 12:23 p.m. during Charlie's transgender Q&A, dropped off leaving prints. Group chats show Tyler joking post-incident, "That's my doppelganger. Only if I get a cut of the $100,000, ditch this manifesto and copy rifle." Patel says, "Every single witness, every lead is run out." The roommate's text confirmed Tyler's plan. Rifle from drop point, bush hide, towel wrap, bullet engraving, outfit change. Tyler confessed to Lance, "Charlie's hate hurts you. I had to act," tying to Charlie's views on trans issues like Lance's transition. In interrogation, Tyler repeated, "Charlie's words were poison for Lance." Lance, aghast, said, "Oh my God, no," and cooperated fully. Utah's death penalty push is bold. As one of 5 states allowing firing squad, last in 2010, prosecutors seek it for aggravated assault. The top charge, opening capital punishment under Utah Code Section 76-5-202 for causing serious injury or using a dangerous weapon with great risk. With 3,000 people, including children, it fits. Felony firearm discharge for the 175-yard shot, obstruction of justice, twice. Hiding rifle, deflecting in chats. Witness tampering, twice. Joking to intimidate friends. Violent crime with children present enhances for endangering minors. Gray says, "We're thorough. This demands the strongest response." Cox, "Everything's on the table, including the death penalty." Trump, "Utah's good governor is intent on it, and he should be. This signals premeditation, with note, DNA, chats proving intent. X is ablaze. Users debate. Tyler's leftist radicalization. Charlie's views were the trigger. Some question Lance. Did they know? But FBI insists Tyler acted alone. Tyler's grandmother says wrong guy, citing Republican roots, but Cox says Tyler's views differed. The nation mourns Charlie, with Erica vowing to continue his work. Trump ordered flags half-staff. Memorial at State Farm Stadium, September 21st, capacity 70,000, Trump attending. Kennedy Center honors September 15th. Patel's testimony, pre-scheduled, became Kirk-focused, with Democrats grilling on transparency, Republicans praising the arrest. "I'm not going anywhere," Patel says. "Criticize my 16 years? Bring it on Epstein." He blames Acosta's 2006 plea. Original sin was limited warrants. Turning Point's role in Trump probe? Patel dodges. The hearing's a kitchen sink, but Patel holds firm. Tomorrow's House testimony looms.